Okay, so I don't know what to fucking do because I just don't know what to do other than make a video right now. I'm so frustrated and I have no one to talk to and it's so annoying. And I'm already crying because I was frustrated because I don't know why at night I just like I get so upset. And I was trying something new and I was trying to play brain games, but they can be really frustrating sometimes. And there's just, I was trying to use Impulse, which is like another brain game app, and there's just so many ads and the buttons weren't working and I couldn't figure out what was wrong with like the games and stuff, and I was just starting to freak out and I was starting to get really angry. And it's just sometimes when I get really angry I just wish that like someone was there that I could talk to that would make me feel better, but I never have that. I don't know, I don't even remember. I don't know, and everyone's so busy in my life and I have no one to talk to. I never have anyone to talk to because when I open up to people it's just like it never ends well. So I just stopped. And now my only outlet is like Tumblr and YouTube and my therapist, which I see once a month. I mention how much I'm suffering in jokes and just hope that something happens. I don't know, I don't even know what to talk about. Like, no one watches my videos or anything. It's just like, I don't have anything else to do. It's so late. Because I've been sleeping all day. Because I go to work in the evening and I get home at like 9. So I stay up until like right now it's like 4:30 in the morning. So I have to go to work in 10 hours. But like, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm tired and I don't know, it's so stupid. It's just, I don't know. It's so quiet in this town. There's no one around and there's no one my age around. And I wish I could meet new people. I'm trying really hard. But it's so hard with anxiety. I just shake and shake and I just try so hard. But it's really hard. I don't know. I don't even know how to talk about anything. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've just been really lonely lately. And I'm starting to get really tired of it. And I can't trust anyone around me. They all just hurt me over and over again. And I just go through mood swings, but at night it gets really hard. I have like one burst of motivation for like an hour. And then after that I just sit in bed and I can't get myself to do anything. I just sit in bed and I watch TV and just try and go to sleep. So I really only work, sleep, and eat because I can't manage to do anything else anymore. I don't know, and I'm so frustrated at that fact because I feel like I'm just wasting time. But I'm just waiting every day. I'm just waiting for the days to go by. And hoping that one day a day will come by that someone loves me. So I'm not alone anymore. And it's so frustrating. At first, it was like I had just left my boyfriend 2 years ago in October. And I met him April 2023. And now it's April of 2025. It's just, people get boyfriends and girlfriends so fast, and I don't know how. I've never been able to. Men have never liked me, ever. I've never been approached before. It's always been me, and I kind of resent that sometimes. When I have boyfriends, I resent it because it's just like, why is it me? Why didn't you see me? And you wanted to talk to me, but it's always me. It's just always me. And it makes me feel so undesirable. And it's always been this way. I've only had 2 boyfriends, and they weren't the best. And it doesn't even, because I just want too much from the average man. And it sucks because most guys aren't my type. And that makes sense because, I mean, you have a type. But it's just like, it's so hard to find what I'm looking for. And I don't understand how men just don't, because like what I want, I feel like almost all women want. I guess what I want is stupid. Maybe what I want is stupid because I always think that people think like me. And they don't. I just want a guy to like want to hang out with me and want to go places with me and won't like make me feel really bad about myself. And I always fantasize about having a guy who wants to come over and he just wants to be around me. But that's never happened yet. It's just, the heart pain is a lot. It's just something I deal with all the time. And I'm just really tired of the heart pain at this point. Like at first, you know, like I was kind of lonely within like the first 6 months of being alone because I broke up with my first girlfriend, which was my first partner. And I don't remember because I smoked so much weed back then, like I don't remember anything, but it was either 6 months to a year. And then I got my first boyfriend, and then it was 6 months later, and I got my next boyfriend, and I met them at school. But now I'm not in school anymore. And I just go to work, and there's no one at work. You know, I don't have that many coworkers. I have like 3 coworkers that are guys that I talk to. And obviously, like, I'm not willing to settle, which makes it so hard because no matter how lonely I am, I just can't settle. I won't let myself anymore. But that's so hard because men just want you to settle for anything. And I always feel like my needs are not important in a relationship, and it's been so hard for me to communicate in the past, but I feel like I've worked on my issues so much now, and I feel like I'm ready, but sometimes I wonder, like, it's been almost 2 years now, and, like, why hasn't God given me anyone? Everyone else around me, all the other girls, all my friends, it's not fair, because I'm told all the time, like, oh, it'll come, like, you'll find someone, and it's like, that's not the problem, because I could find someone, I could find whoever I want, but that doesn't mean it'll work out. And I have social anxiety, but I usually am not afraid to talk to people. And it's just like, it doesn't make any sense. I don't know what it is. I don't think I'm unattractive, and I think I have a good personality, but I've been so unlucky. It just doesn't make sense. I don't understand why I haven't gotten lucky yet. My best friend has constantly had boyfriends. And I'm not usually, like, I'm not jealous of the boy that she has. I'm just jealous of, like, how, it's like, I don't necessarily see her as prettier than me or anything. I don't compare myself to her, but it's just like, I don't know what it is that makes her, like, all these guys like her. In my whole life, it's like, I don't understand. I don't know if she approaches boys or not. I don't know what she does. But she always gets boyfriends within like 6 months of each other. And sometimes they break up with her. Sometimes she breaks up with them. And I always break up with my boyfriends because I'm just like, I've had enough of not getting what I want. And then even other females, I'm saying females because some of them are transgender, but even other females, because the guys that I know, like, I mean, a lot of them have girlfriends, but I can't think of any guys at the moment. I know a female who is polyamorous and has 2 boyfriends, or at least 2 partners. I know a female who is in a relationship, and although they're unhappy, like, I mean, it's dating within the friend circle, so honestly, like, it's like, I don't know about that. I haven't been able to date someone in the friend circle since dating some, because it just doesn't work out right, and then it causes problems within the friend circle of, like, other people, and it's just not worth it. And then, oh my god, Victoria, by the way, I hope you're not watching this video, because I know you watched my car vlog, which made me happy even though I didn't want to say anything because it's really embarrassing, but oh my god, like, she's really beautiful and guys go after her all the time. Like, it's crazy to watch. I am a little bit jealous, but honestly it's more funny than anything because she's not like a, oh my god, like, she's just, I don't know, she's just Victoria, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, I see it and I'm like, damn, like, I don't know, she's just so beautiful, like, I don't know, like, she just has, like, an aura that makes guys go, like, awooga. That's just more funny to me, honestly. I don't know, that's just funny for some reason, I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know, and another friend just got out of a relationship. I guess there was drama around it, whatever, because it was in the friend group, so, but it's just so annoying. That's something I've struggled with for so long, where I talked about this before, I think, but the thing is, like, I make a lot of videos, and I don't always upload them, so I don't know what I'm saying and, like, what's been uploaded, because I don't upload a lot of videos, but I've made a lot of videos. And something that I've said before that really fucked me up, because when I was in middle school and elementary school, not that elementary school really mattered, but middle school, everyone around me had a boyfriend. It's just everyone around me was getting into that age where they were like, oh my god, like, what's dating and stuff like that, and it's just, it really started to get to me because I was like the weird girl. Like, I had really bad emotional issues, and like, I just wasn't a desirable person, you know, like, people just weren't into me. And I just told myself, like, I was like 10 years old and like 11 before I was even a teenager. I was telling myself, you're never gonna find a man. No one's ever gonna love you, and you should just get over it now. And I told myself that for literal years, over and over and over again, and it really fucked me up, like, really fucked me up, and I didn't even know how bad it would hurt until years later. Like, I don't think that anymore, really. I think that I'm never gonna find a man that's gonna stay with me. I mean, I think I might find a man one day that'll love me, but it'll be like for a few years, and then like, I don't believe in marriage. Were my parents stay together for us, and they fight all the time, and it's just disgusting and awful, and they really fucked everything up for me, even sexually. Like, I don't talk about it ever, and I've never said this before, but like something that's been really hard for me, and I think it's kind of funny, but it's also really sad, is that when I was a kid, I don't know how old I was, like 11 or 12, 13 maybe, I don't know, I heard my parents fighting outside, or not fighting, but my mom was crying, which she never cries, but she was so hurt that my dad, like, wouldn't go down on her because she smelled bad, and she started crying because he gagged at her, apparently. And I didn't realize that at the time, but that really affected me because I can't, like, I'm so afraid of that happening that I can't, like, let a man go anywhere near me like that. Like, his face has to be far away from me because I will freak the fuck out if that happens. I will just leave immediately because I can't fucking deal with that. And if you're not man enough to deal with the smell of a woman, sorry, but I can't. I just fucking can't. And I just, God, like, I've had so many issues with men in the past, and it's just like, at this point, I'm just trying to get over it. But the thing is, like, I want a man to show me. I don't want to just believe like it's a fairy tale and just look and be like, and just speculate like, oh, these people look happy. Maybe they're happy because I've never had a man treat me good. And my dad never showed me like how a man should treat you. Like, he was never a good role model for that. So I don't even know. I've had to just tell myself over and over again that one day it'll come, but I don't know why it's taking so long. It's not. The thing that sucks is, like, I'm too young to have a relationship that's gonna last. So it's like, I'm gonna start a new relationship and I'll immediately be thinking it's gonna end at 6 months because it always ends at 6 months. Everything ends for me at 6 months. Because I realize I'm not happy. I realize I'm not getting what I want. I always put myself under so much pressure because I was taught through my parents that if you love someone, you put yourself last. You put them first. So I always felt like I was trying so hard and my boyfriends never cared. And my girlfriend, we stopped being friends for a while, but she was my first love, and I loved her so much. I literally did anything for her. And then we stopped being friends for a while because of just everything. And then I told her later when we started being friends again, I was like, oh yeah, I was like super in love with you. And she was like, oh, I told you that I loved you, but I never really loved you. And I was like, oh damn, okay. It's just, I just don't know what love is. And I don't know what it feels like. And it makes me so mad because, like, there are so many beautiful girls out there that just don't get picked for some reason. And it doesn't make any sense. Like, I keep hoping that I just have like this intimidating aura where I'm just like, I'm very excitable and I'm very loud and I'm a lot to handle sometimes. And I just hope that, I just hope that all the men around me have been too afraid or too shallow to try and be with me. That's the only thing that I could hope for because I can't figure out anything else. I don't know what it could be. Because there has to be something that makes me like so, like, you just look at me and you're like, oh my god, like I can't pick her because I don't know why. It's so unfair. I feel like there was a guy that had a crush on me once in middle school, but I don't remember if that even happened. Not that a crush on middle school really means anything, but I don't even know. The guys that talked to me that seemed interested in me were never interested in me, because I would be like, oh, this guy, he's been like talking to me weirdly, and you know, and then it would be like, oh yeah, he's just known for doing that because he wants a girlfriend so bad. And it's like, okay, so, you know, I was never anyone's first pick. I was literally never anyone's first pick. And I don't know what it is. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest, like, this is so fucking stupid. And again, I was gonna make a video about this, but Trisha Paytas has been one of the only women in my life that I could really, like, relate to, in that fact that it's been like she's had such terrible boyfriends who always treated her so badly. Ugh, God, my lips are growing. And she's been a mess her whole life, and she's had a lot of problems. But I really wonder, like, the only time that she seemed happy was when she was with guys that she thought she was in love with, and they didn't treat her right. But in that moment, it's so hard to tell, because you love someone. And then she was online and she cries about it. She's like, oh my god, like, this thing happened. And I'm like, I literally understand. It's just like, I don't know, it's just the heartbreak of not knowing why. And seeing all these other women, and it's just like, and even my mom, like, when my mom was younger, like, guys went crazy for her. And it's just like, I was told that I look like my mom, except that I'm fat, and she was really skinny back then. And it's just like, so many horrible things happen to her. And I would never wish that upon myself anymore, but I just wonder why. Because she had a personality like me, so is it not my personality? Like, what is it? Because it's just, I feel like I've literally been told by so many people that I've had such low standards my whole life. And somehow it's not low enough. And somehow I'm not good enough. But I refuse to believe that anymore. I need to higher my standards. And I refuse to settle anymore. And I just have to believe that it's not me. Because I don't know. And it's not like, I don't come across as a woman that's like, oh my god, I hate all men, and like, don't talk to me if you're a man, you know, like, I don't listen to you if you're a man. It's something that's inside me that I try and deal with, because I think a lot of it is that I never had, like, male attention, and I don't have experience with men. All I know is people who've hurt me, and all I see online is bad people. And all I know from women is there's so many different types of women, and there's like one type of man, and it's so frustrating that I have to search for men. I have to search for people in my life. I have to remember and be like, this was a good person. This shows me that there's good men out there. That fucking sucks, and I have to fucking do that. But I have to. And it's just so annoying. Like, I see a man and I have to be like, there's something that he's hiding. He's a bad person. Because I keep falling for it. I keep being like, oh yeah, like, you know, it happened really bad in my last relationship where I was just like, okay, well, it's me, you know, I'm not good enough. He really made me feel like I wasn't good enough, pretty much on purpose, and he admitted that it was on purpose, so I could get better. And it was just like, fucking, I never made him feel like that, ever. And I know that. And I'm just suffering so much because I'm so lonely and I can't find anyone. I'm trying, and I have really bad social anxiety, and I'm really trying to train myself to get out there. But I'm so afraid of men, like, they've attacked me mentally and literally physically. Like, I had a man, like, threaten me with a knife once, and I had men in high school throw things at me and my friend group because they were, like, just openly gay. They weren't even doing anything, they were just holding hands, and I don't even know if they saw that. Maybe they just saw us and they just started throwing things at us. And I just don't understand. I can't, like, it's so fucking hard to find a man that's good, and it's crazy because people don't say that about women. People are like, it's so hard to find a good woman. Like, if someone says that, then it's like, oh, you're just an incel, you know? But people say that all the time. Dads say that to girls all the time, to daughters all the time, because they know damn well that it's hard to find a guy that isn't a fucking asshole, and it's crazy. It's crazy that we live in a society like that where that's okay. And it's just like, oh yeah, it's just okay. Like, yeah, men suck, okay? Like, why don't we do anything about that? Why don't we try and teach them to be better? It's so annoying, and it's just, I don't know. There's so many things, and I refuse to settle, and at this point it's just like an attraction thing. Like, I've taught myself that I can't settle anymore, so even with guys that I know deep down aren't good enough for me, I can't even feel attraction for it anymore because I'm so judgmental and so paranoid that it's gonna be bad. And the thing that sucks is that my next relationship isn't gonna last. I have no hope that it's gonna end in, oh, this is gonna be the father of my kids or whatever. Like, that's fucking bullshit. And I talk all the time to my parents, like, I'm gonna have to get like a sperm donor or something because I won't be able to deal with a man's bullshit my whole life, and it's gonna suck. And I don't know what to do because I really want to have kids, but what I'm worried about is my kids not growing up with a dad, and like, I really hope that it's really better to have no dad than to have a shitty dad. I just really hope that, because that might be what I'm gonna end up with. And I really don't have faith. I really don't have any faith. And it sucks. Because there are a lot of women that do. And I wish that I could have faith, that I could dream of being married. That I could dream of buying a house with someone and settling down and having kids, but I can't because men are just so bad. And no man likes me. And it's so hard because it's like, I just look at a man that's attractive to me, like, if he treated me well, it would be over, like, it would be so hard. And it's just like, I really try, and if I really like someone, I try and I wait, and I just hope that they'll just start liking me, and, you know, and if we're in a relationship, and it just gets to a point where I can't wait anymore. I can't wait anymore for them to care about my needs or want to be with me. It's just like, I've just always been an accessory. I've just literally always been an accessory. And it's so frustrating that I've never felt like a partner. At least to guys. I don't want to include my first girlfriend because I don't even remember anything back then. But I loved her a lot. I'm just so frustrated, like, I can't. It's so much heart pain, and I just wish someone was there for me really bad. I just wish so hard. And I don't know what to do. Because I'm so anxious when I'm out in public, but I'm just trying really hard to come out of my shell because I know that where I live and everything, it's just, there's no one around, there's no one new. I never meet anyone new. So I'm kind of stuck. So I bought a ticket to a music festival, and I'm gonna go alone. And I was told by one of my coworkers that people go alone all the time, and maybe I'll meet someone there. And when I'm in a good mood, I hold out hope that for some God-willing reason, I'm gonna find a man at my Weird Al concert in the summertime, even though I know that's not true, but, you know, I just hope that somehow I'm gonna see a man and I'm like, oh my god, I know he loves Weird Al. And I also love Weird Al, so, like, it's gotta work out. So, and I see him and I'm like, oh my god, you're so hot. And he's like, oh my god, thank you. Like, do you want my number? And I'm like, yeah. And then he ghosts me like usual. And it's just so hard for me to tone myself down because I just want people to know, like, this is how I am. So if you don't like it, then you better leave. And a lot of times they don't. Which is normal. I'm not mad about that, but I don't understand why I don't have any chances. I just want to, like, I want to try. Even if there's a bunch of men that are like, you know what, you're too much for me. At least there was something. At least I could have had the experience, but there's no one and I'm so alone. I'm just alone all the time. And it's so hard. I'm just alone and there's like no men that I have anything in common with. It just sucks. And it's literally like, it's impossible to be like, oh, it could happen any day now, because it couldn't. Because there's no one around and there's no man that ever likes me. It's fucking crazy. It's actually crazy. Like, old men hit on me and that's it. That's it. They make me really uncomfortable, but I don't have anyone else, and it's just, I just can't. It's just so, like, soul crushing that I don't even get a chance. And and all the times that I've had boyfriend, it's gone to waste. And I've just been traumatized. And it's just not fair. I don't know anymore. Just can't. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be waiting for anymore. I don't know how long I'm supposed to wait. Because, like, just no one's around. And there's no one around me. And I just sit in my room all day. And I go to work. And that's it. And it's like, I don't know. I'm just really alone right now. I'm just getting really tired of being single. Because I just want someone to love me really bad. Because I don't get why I don't have it anymore. Yeah, so that's the update. Just been crying over drama a lot every night, and I don't do it much anymore, but sometimes it's just, a lot of things just come into my head all at once, and I just, yeah. I just needed an outlet. I have no one to talk to, so. Yeah. That's it.